how beautifully the levels play out. We discussed and shared that 1946.5 is the only level where we can try to initiate a buy entry, and yes, you will find resistance there at 48.50. Gold failed to stay above 46.5. Same with silver. Buying entry was at 24.30 and it failed to stay above. Now the selling entry on silver was 24.20 and precisely it has achieved $24 so far. So now what to expect with the US session from gold and silver? Which position you should take in order to profit? We will see with the help of chart and indicators. This is the second update for the day. Those who watched the first update would have profited. So do like, share, subscribe and comment. Do press the bell icon which keeps you updated. Let's start. First we'll look into gold, followed with silver. Watch till the end. And yes, you can also join my free Telegram channel in order to get the live update. Now look at gold on the hourly chart. See, this is the support zone which we are looking at, 34 levels. And right now gold tried to breach on the upside but failed to sustain above 46.5, has seen a sharp reversal. If you look at the hourly chart, see flat bottom and there is a downward pull. I will wait for 1938 levels to be breached, which is definitely a good support, and below 1938 we can expect 1934 as the next target. If it stays below 1934, the support levels are seen at 1930. 1930 is a minor support now. A major support is seen at 24.26. Chances for it to drop for 24.26 is less. But let's have a further detail look. See, stochastic on the hourly charts has come to oversold levels. Look at MACD here. See, MACD has crossed over, and this is, you can see the swings here. It is within the same zone. So yes, this is near to zero level. Right now it is still not to be treated completely bearish. If you look at RSI, this is looking downwards. Coming to 2 hour, likewise on the 2 hour charts, very good support here in this zone. We have to watch out more carefully, and this is precisely trading in the box. If it comes out of the box and marches for 34, certainly more bearish momentum will be seen here in gold. Look at the moving averages which are trading with divergence, have started to converge or rather turned flat now. The stochastic looking down, MACD trading with divergence and bearishness here. And if you look at the MACD has found a double top and it is still trying to trade bearish. There is a possibility that it can hit a bottom on the 2 hour charts. RSI looking downwards. Coming to 3 hour. Now on the 3 hour charts, likewise, see symmetry is seen here. You can see the symmetry. Two candles almost alike, and higher lows are seen. So this candle, if it breaks on the downside, certainly we can expect that it is trying to take a direction where we might see it hitting this zone here, which is a very crucial support zone. Stochastic here is looking downwards, trying to stay bearish. Now look at MACD. This is also divergent and bearish. And if you look at MACD, see higher lows, and now it is breached on the downside. It has breached the bottom here. So there is a possibility that it can continue further. But remember, too much of divergence calls for a convergence, and it can cross over on the upside. So till the time it crosses over, that is the point at which you should expect that gold has turned bullish. RSI requires, and remember, for it to cross over, it requires 2 to 3 consistent green candles. Then only the MACD will cross over on 3 hour charts. Now coming to 4 hour charts. Likewise on the 4 hour chart, see prices were diverging from the 20 period moving average. Once again we can see 20 period moving average giving it a support here, and this is a very good support. And see, moving average have turned flat. This is the second red candle. I will definitely observe if it sees a pull on the downside, we can expect a further drop. So certainly below 1938 is where bears will try to take over. Now if you look at the moving averages here, the price is crossed over here and here. This is where the moving averages have crossed over. Too much of divergence between 20, which suggests that there could be a little conversion here. Convergence means red candle, so we have to watch a little more. Stochastic looking down. MACD, now see MACD here trading with divergence, trading bearish, looking downward. Hence you should watch out more closely. This is a bearish sign. RSI looking down here. Coming to the daily charts. Now on the daily charts, what has happened? This was an indecision candle. Here it has achieved lower highs, 46.5. Precisely the levels played out very beautifully, very well, and given a very strong resistance for gold on the upside. Now achieving 46.5, now it is trying to reverse, and this may yield a red candle here. Now a red candle means first support is 34, and if it breaks below 34, you can expect a bigger bearish candle which can in fact take it till towards 24-26 zone the next. But at the same time, one must not forget the moving averages have started to converge on the daily charts. This is the sign that there should be bullishness for it to cross over. See, if the price of gold is bullish in the near term, it has to cross over somewhere. Now I'll wait for it to cross over. Right now it is still just convergent, however not yet crossed over. Stochastic was overbought, it has cooled down a bit. MACD is still in green, the candle size is getting diminished, which is suggestive of slight bearishness. RSI is slight here. Looking at this, now I will recommend you to buy here at 1945 levels. Expect 4850 as the stronger resistance zone, and then 46.5 anyways is there, but I think if it breaks beyond 45 this time, it is going to hit 4850 zone for once. Beyond that, 54, 56 is the maximum resistance here on the daily charts. If it stays beyond 54, 56 is where the bulls will take over. On the downside, yes, you can sell at 1938, but then 34 is the maximum support, 34, 35 levels, and then 1930. In fact, 1930 now is turned to be a minor support. Major support is seen at 24, 26. Hence, take your positions accordingly. Now, let's have a look at silver. But before we proceed, if you want to learn this art of trading, you should join my mentorship batch. The 25th batch is going to start on 11th of September now. Few seats are still available. You can still reserve your seats. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Also, you can be part of my Signals channel as well. Now, let's have a look at silver. Now, see silver on the hourly charts. Lower high seen here. And if you look at it, it is trying to achieve lower lows, which is almost done here. Thus, $24 is definitely a very, very good support for silver. At the same time, on the upside, we know that today's buying entry for silver is about 24.30. But now I will recommend you to buy. See, today morning the sell entry on silver was at 24.20. Now, since it has seen a 20 cents move, you can buy at 24.20, and once it breaks beyond 24.20, you can expect that the next resistance is going to be 24.40 as the next target. So already we have seen 20 cents, and you can still earn 20 more cents by buying at around 24.20 levels. Now if you look at silver, see, it could be still termed bearish even if it tries to reach 24.70 levels. This can happen, it can completely reverse. Let's watch more. Stochastic is oversold. MACD, now early MACD has seen a bottom here, again trying to trade with divergence and bearishness. RSI oversold. Coming to 2 hour. Now look at 2 hour chart. See, increasing bearishness here. Yes, there was a support seen here, but then it has given a good breakout. On the downside, we all know 2380 is the maximum support. Another observation here on the 2 hour charts is the crossover between the 20 and 50. Now these are trading with divergence. This is definitely a bearish sign. However, also one must note that the prices are divergent from the moving average. It can possibly try to converge till the 20 and 50 period moving average, which suggests that if it stays above 24.20, possibility for it to hit 24.40 levels will be very, very high. Stochastic oversold, MACD divergent, bearish, looking downwards. RSI is also at bottom. Looking at 3 on the 3 hour charts, drop, retracement, drop again, lower lows, lower highs. So yes, you can also note that the moving averages are on the verge of a crossover. This is a bearish cross, and this is happening after long time. Thus this crossover may bring more bearishness here. You have to remain more alert. And on the downside, remember 2380 is a very, very strong support, and then 2350 levels. This zone here at 2340 to 60 itself is a good support on the downside. See, stochastic here is back to oversold levels. MACD is still trading with divergence. It is bearish. It is looking downwards. RSI is also at bottom. Looking at 4. Now on the 4 hour chart, see, this is a breakout, and this was the first bearish candle. The second candle is also turning red, but right now remember it is still at support here. So once you see this price is staying below 24, you can initiate a sell entry. However, still I will recommend that there are very, very good support at these levels. Be cautious of 2390, 2380 zone. Very, very good support exists here. Only below 2380 is where the bears will try to take over. Stochastic oversold. MACD divergent and bearish. RSI is also looking down. Coming to the daily chart. Now see on the daily charts, an important factor is, see this greener candle, 3 red candles, it has breached the support here at 2420. Now this candle tried to bounce back again and again it is turning red. Now why it is turning red? See, first of all, moving averages are still, it has just crossed over in the near past, and we can see prices converging because see too much of divergence was seen. So it is trying to converge here, which suggests 2390, 2380, in fact 2360 also very good support. And remember, this is the fourth straight bearish candle, so possibility of it to get the support at around 2380-70 adjust, it is very strong support, but for that it has to stay consistently bearish. Remember, it can still reverse from here. Why? You can note lower highs, lower lows are done, it can still reverse completely from here, achieving the 20 period moving average. So be watchful. Stochastic oversold, MACD trying to converge crossover for sell, RSI looking down. So looking at this, I will recommend you to sell here at now $24 levels, and once it stays below 24, remember, as long as 2380 is not breached, do not treat this as bearish, it can bounce back. In fact, I will say 2380, 2360, 50 levels, very strong support, and just somewhere in this zone between 2360, 80, 2340, 60. These levels are very critical for silver. So you have to observe how it behaves at around these levels, and then you have to put a trailing stop loss such that in case of a reversal, your trade closes in profit. Now see, as I said, it can completely reverse from here as well. So yes, you can buy at 2420 now. Once it stays above 2420, expect that we are looking at 2435, 40 levels, and beyond 2440 is where the bulls will try to take over. I will look forward to 70, 80 zone, and then $25 levels. So take your positions accordingly. Trade with a stop loss, trade with a trailing stop loss. Do like, share, subscribe and comment. Do press the bell icon. Join my mentorship batch and signals channel. Reach out to me for any of your trading or training queries. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. See you again tomorrow before the Europe and Asia session update. Watch that also. Thank you.